What is going on, everybody? I'm the Aggro, bringing you Armor with Aggro, and we're going to be talking about Trick and Switcheroo. These are moves that swap your item with your opponent. Rules about this. There are a couple items you can't do that with. You can't basically it's the knockoff rule, but for swapping items. You can't swap over like Mega Stones or like the orbs for like the Sinnoh Legends, Giratina, Palkia, etc. You can't swap over plates, so if they're holding a plate for some reason, they can't swap that over or get that knocked off. I think that might just be Arceus, I'm not too sure, I don't use plates or anything. That's about it. And typically what you want to do with tricking is you'll have a Scarf or Specs or a Band. And typically Scarf will get you in the least amount of trouble when you're using this. If you Scarf like a defensive Mon, like a Chansey or something, they typically get crippled really bad because they're only limited to one move. We're going to get a game here. I have two Trick users, well, one Switcheroo. Switcheroo is just dark version of Trick. He's got a spooky team with a lead, I'm going to say Flygon or Ambipom. And I'm just going to go with this. Oh, wow, well, look at that. Well, this is big, bulky, and it has a lot of, like, different status moves. This is a great thing to trick. Bronzong is a great thing to trick. He gave me Lagging Tail and he talks with me. Okay, I don't necessarily know why he's got the Lagging Tail. That'd be a good move. That'd be a good item to trick. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna Willow because yeah, he goes into Glalie. I get a burn off on him. I outspeed him on the first turn before he fully Mega Evolves, and I can get the Volt Switch off into my defensive Mon. But yeah, his Bronzong is basically crippled now. He had to switch. He couldn't go for rocks unless he wants to switch out and come back in. It lets you play around. It lets you set up on things. Hence why I've got a double dance Drapion here with safety goggles for Spore. Because I don't like Spore. I don't play RU without a Spore counter. He goes for Avalanche. It really didn't do anything. Nothing about this says I shouldn't click Toxic. Yeah, nothing about this says I shouldn't click Toxic. Earthquake. It's easy. I mean, if he wants to stay in, I'm sure he can stay in. Sure. Go ahead. Okay, so yeah, that's the benefit of like tricking a scary. Like you can trick them on while they're setting up, and they'll be locked into the setup move. And yeah, what are they gonna do then? They'll just be getting stats, but they won't be able to use them. It's interesting. Or you could trick like a special attack or a choice band and take their like choice specs. Just takes a little wind out of them, and you still have a choice item to trick on something else later. He goes for the Fake Out immediately. I don't agree with that. I have the Ghost type. That's fine though, honestly. This is defensive Hitmonlee or Hitmontop, so yeah, and he misses. So that don't bring Appy Bombs in on Intimidate Hitmontops. That's just a thing. That's not a thing you do. Okay? Assault. Ooh, and if you want to try this, if you want to get creative and you're tired of regular Lopunny, they're Klutz Mons. I think Lopunny's the only one who can do this. Klutz Mons with Switcheroo. Klutz typically doesn't let you use your items, so if you have Assault Vest, you won't get the boost, but you will be allowed to use items. Basically is what I'm saying. So you can trick an Assault Vest onto someone, and tricking an Assault Vest onto Shuckle or a Blissey makes them a lot tankier, but they can't do anything anymore. It's interesting. This guy is mixed Flygon, and I can kind of respect that. I can acknowledge his existence as a thing. We're gonna go into Specs Foxy thing, because he's not Scarf and we outspeed. And Specs Fox thing did not do enough damage. Did not, and we get the crit U-turn. Specs Foxy thing, you've let me down. You've officially let me down, Specs Fox. I'm gonna go into Drapion because he can't touch me and he's currently tricked into a Choice Scarf. He swaps into Amistar. Okay. I'm just gonna go right for the EQ. Just because. Okay, don't get the burn. Okay, he gets the burn. I mean. Okay. No, that's just, I've been practice recording. I've been getting critted a lot, so it's part of the game. You're gonna have to get used to it. This is a chance to Mega Evolve with Bayonet, and I'm just gonna click the Sucker Punch. So, tricking Mons into certain attacks is actually pretty good too. If you trick on a Choice Scarf and they kill you with a Water move, you can now go into your Water Absorb Mon or your Grass Mon or and or your Dragon type. Wow, not a lot of things resist water. Now that you think about it, water is a really good offensive type. Yeah. So Trick is another one of those answers to set up things that not a lot of people know. People just at the end of the day, Armor with Aggro's here to teach you different sets and different ways to play the game, and you die to a Sucker Punch. What are you gonna do? Quick attack? Quick attack Flygon confirmed. What is he doing? Oh. I'm really confused. I did a lot of damage. He just went for the Toxic. Okay. I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, that is what you're trying to do. It's just, Armor, at the end of the day, Armor with Aggro is here to teach you interesting sets and different ideas, different play styles for Mons. You don't just have to use this. Just gonna go right for the throat here. That doesn't kill. Gunk Shot kills. Because, super effective damage is super effective. I think he's just gonna try. Okay. Well, I don't need to think he's.
Everything changes.
Yeah, no, I don't need to think here. I just need to click the button. Yeah, Delphox gets the sweep. What are we at? 8 minutes? Yeah, that's about right. Alright, I've talked a little bit about trick scarfers, tricking, and stuff. Give me some cool. I want you guys to come up with some cool sets with trick on it. Heck, you could be working to take an item from someone. Not even like don't bring an item. I'm not saying don't bring an item. Unless you're like an acrobatic set for something, bring an item. But yeah. Put some cool sets in the comment section. Put some cool trick users in the comment section, and put some cool stories. I know you guys have fought Trick before, and I know you've played against Trick before. Show me some cool sets. All right, I've been the Aggron. You've been awesome. Make sure you leave your stories in the comment section.